James here from Temporary Space Studios. I really want to show you episode 3. We're working hard on it, but I can't show you anything. It's not close to being done. I don't have a clip or a screenshot or anything like that yet. So I figured I'll take this time to show you some behind the scenes of the other episodes. So there's 3 total. The first 2 are already done. I recommend clicking up here to watch the first 2 before you watch this video. This is a behind the scenes of how we did the special effects of episode 2. There's a spoiler, so like I said, at least watch episode 2 before you watch this. Yeah, that's all. Hello again, I'm James from Temporary Space Studios, and today I'm going to show you how I did the special effects for episode 2 of our series Impractical Mind. Now you should have already watched both episodes because there's a spoiler. So let's just get started. Alright, I'm rocking Vegas 12 because Vegas rocks. Alright, now let's watch it without any special effects. This is the raw video. Hopefully you can hear this.
Bloody Mary.
Okay, this is it.
Wait, what?
Any last words?
Brickens? Is that you?
Alright, you get the point. It's supposed to fade out at the end, but this is just the raw video, so... Now again, I'm recreating the special effect. I don't really want to pull up the project file. I would show you, but the timeline is all cluttered, and it makes my brain hurt, so... I'm just going to recreate it. It's going to look the same, I promise. Now, you saw it without any special effects. Now, let's get started. First off, if there's anything I've learned about making muzzle flashes, is that you do the muzzle flash first, and then you do the sound effect afterward, because sometimes you'll do the sound effect, and it sounds right, and then you think, oh, I'll do the muzzle flash on top of that, like around that. But what it does is sometimes the sound will occur on an odd frame, and you really want the special effect to be like 2 frames ahead or behind, and so then the sound's all fucked up. So basically lesson number 1 is lesson number 1 is do the muzzle flash itself first and do the sound around it. So we're gonna add a video track. Let's go to VFX. This is my muzzle flash. Now I'm not going to go over how to get these elements. This day and age, it's very easy to buy a package of this kind of stuff for After Effects, and all this stuff can be done in After Effects. You're probably not going to use Vegas, but they can do the same things. Honestly, After Effects is a bit more detailed and specific, whereas Vegas can do it, but it's more manual. After Effects is automated. So anyways, I digress. Let's put this in here. Now, first things first, that is not what we want. We don't want it to be with a black background, so let's fix that. Man, I hope this doesn't stop recording. This is like the 30th take, by the way. So, yeah. Alright, muzzle flash, blah, blah, blah. Okay, here, if you're working in Vegas, this is how you do it. I think, After Effects will auto remove the background for you, but Vegas does it. You just gotta make it do it. It's one of these. It's multiplied, I think. It's alpha channel. Change. If the background were like green, you would change this to green, but it's black as default black, so whatever. It's gonna work. Let's see if it works. Boom! It's totally working. All right. Now, well, you know what? Let's experiment for a second. Dirty. I don't even know what this stuff does. I'm gonna stick with the first one because pre-multiplied without the dirty sounds better. I don't know. Alright, now let's find that gunshot. Alright, let's make the video a little bigger so you can see what the hell's going on. Maybe a little less than that. There. Okay, so There goes my AC. I hope you can't hear it because I'm not turning that shit off. Okay, let's play it. Now this is, a lot of this is just, let's make it a little brighter. I can't even see. Wow. That black background here. Let's, I think it'll be alright. Now, I've done this a few times, so I know all the pitfalls. Basically, you don't want to see that when the gun is back. You don't want the muzzle flash like that. You really want it when it kicks back. Like right before it kicks back. So let's go. Like, see that middle frame? That's bad. You don't want it. You can't even see the gun. And that's too far. So let's go here. You might not even see this on YouTube. Let's see if I can add some brightness right quick so that you can see. I wouldn't normally do this, but let's go with brighter. That sounds good. I wouldn't normally do this, and that's not bright enough. It's bright enough. You can see it. Excuse me. Alright. Now I'm going to take this brightness filter off. I'm only doing this for the YouTube video because, honestly, YouTube compression is total crap. Alright, so what was I saying? You want to get it, like, you kind of want it, like, right. The kick isn't really, the kick is there, right? The human is going to, like, react slower than a gunshot really would. So your instinct is to do it here, but you can't see my hand, but see, the trajectory is this way. You need it to be facing him, so we'll do it right before the frame, right before she moves. So this is the frame she moves. So go one frame back. Here's where our muzzle. Let's put a mark on there for shits. Okay, now this is where we want it. There you go. Now you're gonna say, "Oh, it doesn't really look right. It's a little early," but you have to understand that, like when you watch fireworks, you usually see the light sooner than the sound. So it's gonna be like a frame or two that seems too soon. But I promise, when it's all said and done, it's gonna look great. Bang! Now the most tedious part of this is making it match. Oops. So let's do that. Shouldn't be too hard. I remember doing this. It took me a while to figure out. Alright, now lock aspect ratio. If you're wanting to flip it, nobody works with Vegas, but some people are who do Vegas. If I wanted to flip it, see how it does it this, it's inverted and upside down. I don't really want that. I literally want to just flip it 180. So you click here, you unlock aspect ratio, and that's going to allow us to turn it. Haha, now we have a normal. Did I mess up my keyframes here? Now this is a good pitfall. Whenever you're doing keyframes, always click the keyframe that you want to change, otherwise you'll end up with special effects that change shape over time and you'll lose your mind. Alright, so we flipped it 180. Now let's make it smaller. This is like the most bootleg way. I know After Effects has like a better way, but I find this very effective. Ooh, hold on. I screwed up again. Alright, now that it's flipped, we want to lock it. Because we don't want to end up with like a super skinny looking thing. So the aspect ratio is locked. Now let's zoom out the workspace. Alright, now Gretchen, the actress and also producer on the show, one of the producers, the other producer is me, obviously. She gave me a lot of hell because she said the muzzle flash was too big. I think she might have been right-ish. I took her advice, but I only made it a little bit smaller because it's a movie, you know? I want to make this shit awesome. You don't, like, here filmmaking lesson number 1. If you make it way too realistic, it's boring. It's not a movie. Unless you're Michael Mann or you're going for hyper realism, you don't need it to look that realistic. You actually want it more stylized. Now this is working. God, I need to zoom in on this somehow. Let's see if we can. Alright, we're gonna zoom in. I don't want to fuck with that. I'm just gonna eyeball it. Okay, back to what we were doing. I want to rotate it. Now it's going to rotate about center, so it's not really going to rotate the right way. Advice for this is you're like, oh, how do I get it exactly the same angle as the gun? Well, you line it up next to the, it's like backwards, so give me a second. Like when I move it left, it goes to the right of the screen and up. So give me a second. Come on. Alright, now that looks pretty. Looks close. We're close. Need it to be a little more. So you also gotta just kind of use your judgment. I don't know, I feel like it could be a little up. Now this is the tedious part, like I was saying, manual. What you want to do is you want to make it have a few, I don't want to say inches, we're working in video, so you want to have it like a few pixels away from the muzzle. You don't want it to be like directly out of the muzzle. Well, that actually looks kind of perfect. I might not have to mess with it at all. Oh wow, alright, well this is going faster than I thought. Alright, so the position is perfect. If you get legit elements, you don't really have to do anything else. Sometimes you want to add smoke and all that shit, but this thing already has smoke in it and it looks dope as shit. Alright, so let's play that back. I think I got the position right. Now we're not done yet. Okay, right here is when the audio cut out on my microphone. I don't know why, it just freaked out. This part's not as important anyways. I'm just lining up the audio. Right here I said a little part about how you gotta do the hammer cock noise, and just in general with guns, you can make them make little noises because they have moving parts. So it's not a solid piece, so it's gonna make a little noise. That adds, you know, believability. That's about it. Thanks for watching. I'm James from Temporary Space Studios. And, oh yeah, don't worry, it's not over yet. I'm also going to show you the before and the after with the layers, because that's like the best part of these kinds of special effects things. So, stay tuned. And, check out the website, temporaryspace.net. And if you like entertainment, please subscribe to our channel. It's Temporary Space Studios. That's all.
Is that you? Is that you?